Alrighty, now we can get the ball rolling. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. We're going to be looking for some longs today. So now let's break down from our daily time frame to lower. So we have our daily. Previous day high was not taken out yet. Previous day low is now down here. Let's check our 4 hour. Now we did have a new 4 hour demand zone formed down here. So we are going to mark that out. And in fact, I am going to... No, I'm not going to delete this broken supply zone yet. And the reason I'm not breaking it yet, guys, is because we haven't reclaimed it yet. So in my opinion, because we haven't reclaimed it yet, at some point, now I don't know if it's going to happen today, I don't know if it's going to happen Friday, I don't know if it's going to happen never, but at some point, in my opinion, because we haven't pulled back to this imbalance we created, that there is a good chance we come retest this demand zone at some point in the future. Again, I don't know if that's going to be today, tomorrow, next week, the following week, but I want to be aware of it, so I'm going to keep it there. This area we could delete, and delete. And right now we're just sort of cleaning up the chart, making it a bit cleaner for us so we know which price levels to trade off of. So this is the 4 hour time frame, not really seeing anything else other than this demand down here near 57.61. Now we could take a look to see some lower time frames, 3 hour, 2 hour, and 1 hour. And I'm not really seeing any 1 hour demand zones on this rally up either. Now something I do see is this broken supply zone in here. So something I'd consider is maybe we have a breaker block right here, because this was a supply zone, because we have our basing at a high, our push lower, and then some continuation. So once we break it, we would look to retest it and push back higher. So let's see if we do have any other demand zones that line up in this area right here. 45, 30 minute. Wow, nothing, guys. Nothing at all. 15 minute? Nothing? Wow. I mean, if that's the case, I sort of am anticipating us to move lower when market opens today, everyone. And we'll see how that wants to play. This is ES on trade on Bookmap. This is the order flow tool. We do have some resistance up here in the supply zone. 59.26. I had a key level over there for a little while. That was very strong. Worked as our previous day high. We could take a look again sort of at previous 15-minute day. Here's a 15-minute supply zone right here. So supply 15. And this is a new supply zone up here too. So I definitely want to be aware of this zone. S15. And I even want to go back and see that these other zones aren't like old or broken or not necessarily there. Because sometimes, and look at that, this is why I checked. These zones that I have up there, look at how these zones are gapped away from their actual price levels. Now this happens, guys, when we get some type of a shift in the contract, right? So when contracts roll over, if we're on the B adjust chart, there we go, it fixed it. Now we're better. B adjust chart will adjust automatically for you. Let's see, so 15-minute supply. This is where I'd be looking for sellers. I don't like that there's so much red lining up here. It's hard to sort of see which is the zone I want to short. So I'm going to make it blue for now. And I'm going to keep my short position tool right here. It's at the top of our volume average as well. And I might target some new lows over here, guys. So this is a short position I'm going to be looking to take on the NASDAQ, on the ES today. We could take a look at our volume profile too. Now this volume profile is our daily session, so I'm going to put this on 6 o'clock, because that's when futures markets open, and I see that we're trading above the volume average range. So again, that gives me more confidence to take shorts up here to target back within the range. Now if we do want to remain bullish, guess what? We have a low volume shelf right here, and yesterday a low volume shelf is what gave us our low before we were able to skyrocket for the rest of the day, at least on the NASDAQ. So definitely going to be keeping an eye on these two levels, 1 and 2. So let's draw a little 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3. All right, awesome. So those are the two levels I'm watching so far on the ES. We could take a look at the NASDAQ as well, because NASDAQ gave us a really nice setup. Let's see, so we're going to move our volume profile over again. We're going to move it to our 6 o'clock for our new daily session. And again, sort of the same situation that we have this low volume shelf right here to about here. Let's see, about this range right here that we're actually dipping into it right now. So low volume shelf right there on the NASDAQ. We could pull up NASDAQ on Bookmap to see how price is reacting in this level. Now, unfortunately, sometimes Bookmap can only look back an hour, so it's not giving me the full session volume. It's only giving me this past hour, whereas this volume profile on TradingView is giving me the full session because I marked it back at that 6-hour time frame. So we do have this low volume shelf right here on NASDAQ we might look to hold. Let's see if we have some sellers stepping in. And again, the setup that I'm looking at right here, guys, this volume profile hold, that setup hit when the market opened. So the market's not open right now, therefore I'm not taking this trade. Let's take a quick look at some other. I want to check the 45-minute time frame so we could check our weekly volume profile. And look at this, guys. Heavy volume up here. But if we could break below 21,244, that was our key level target yesterday. Look at the low volume below that, right? If we end up dipping strong, now there's one or two ways we could react to low volume like this. First way is we push into it and we hold it because low volume resembles an imbalance. Or the second way is once we start pushing into it, if we see that we fail to hold it, there's a good chance that we're going to push lower and push through this low volume area. And because we don't have any demand zones that formed in these low volume areas, because there was no volume, there's not going to be a demand zone. There is a good chance that yes, if we fail this, we're going to push lower, and we even have our volume average that's moving. Yo, on Bookmap you can click it 24 hours away. You could click it 24 hours away, or 38, 36. Where is that? Is that when you first open Bookmap? Or is that when, because I know when you subscribe to something, like if I added a ticker, 1 hour local. Oh yeah, look at that, no shot. Oh, that's cool. Oh, GOAT. LLAR on YouTube, the GOAT over here. Oh, then I have to reinstall it, do all the settings again. All right, let's see. 24 hours local, CMM, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'd have to delete it and install it. We'll try, Alright, we'll try it on NASDAQ first, because I don't have NASDAQ Trade Map Lite, and I'll just have to redo the settings. So let's do NQ M5. Good morning, guys. To the left of that arrow. Oh, what, I deleted that for no reason? Probably. And do 24 hours, one cloud, subscribe, and see what it gives us. I'm worried that the 24-hour one cloud might get crazy. Oh, wow, look, it saves session volume profile, session volume delta. You don't have to erase. Yeah, that's all. Oh, okay. What, you said it was an arrow next to something? To the left of that arrow. It's not giving me that full... Oh, I guess it does give the full look back. Maybe it takes some time. Yeah, look, still loading in. Oh, shoot. Look at that. Very cool. Very cool. Big shout out to Lil AR on YouTube for that piece of information on Bookmap. Nope, still 7:30. Left to the bubbles. Left to the bubbles. Not too sure what you're talking about. I don't want to keep us hung up on this. We'll go over to the next thing. Yeah, that's alright, man. No worries. If you want, we could connect on like Instagram or YouTube or X or something. And if you want to send screenshots, that's always cool. Alright, so we're breaking through this low volume shelf on NASDAQ here, but again, I wasn't looking for that setup unless market was opened already. So if we start breaking lower, I would really like to see us break below this 21,245. So I'm going to add a note here that says, look for break. And again, now what we're doing is we're sort of commentating on our own chart. So let's say I have the 1, I have the 2 on ES, I have look for break here on NASDAQ, and now we can go over to gold, and we can see where gold is trading at. We're creating multiple plans, multiple setups to give us different opportunities and different visuals of our chart and of our, trades. If one works, or if one doesn't work, we can look for the next to work. Huge. Holy crap. Look at gold. Selling off. This is the daily time frame on gold. Dropping like it's hot right now. I want to see that. Ooh, but look at this, guys. This is where I wanted us to find support. I might actually be able to find some longs here on gold. And things are starting to line up, right? Now, hear me out, right? On the daily time frame, ES and NQ at the moment are both running into some resistance. They're both running into a little bit of trouble here. They're struggling at this supply zone. They are looking like they're ready to pull back. Even the volume averages, the volume profiles are looking ready to pull back. And that would mean ES and Q, they're going to push lower. When they're pushing lower, there's uncertainty in the market. Where do they invest? Gold. So if gold's finding support, ES and NQ are also finding some resistance. What's that tell me? Well, that tells me that they're trending against each other like they normally do. And I should maybe want to look for some gold longs if we could start holding this area down here. And that's a big if, because right now CVD is huge red. And actually, you know what? Previous day high and low. I want to check that previous day high and low. And then I also want to check the edge full stats. But in my opinion, I do like longs on gold. If we were able to get back above this 3,200 level, I would take gold longs, but right now we're just dumping through no problem. Let's see, let's see. I wanted to see if there were any demand zones in this supply zone. It looks like there is one right here, and that's near like 3191, and we're coming close to that actually. 3191. So let's see, 3191. I want to see how gold pushes into. Look at all the low volume we've created here, by the way, too. I'm going to try a gold long with the stop loss at the low we just created, but I'm not a big fan. I like the volume starting to come out of this support area. So I'm in a long, but I'm going to be a little careful on this. Yeah, wow, look at that. Nice reaction. I got my entry at 3196.70. I want to be a little careful. I do think sellers might want to step in on it. And then I'll just stop out, that's fine. I just wanted to see how we reacted to this imbalance area. If it stops me out, I'll wait for the reaction of this demand zone for us to break back above it and close above it. If it doesn't stop me out, I will try to hold this long and see if we get a good move out of this range. But, let's see. Low volume over here. Oh, it's Wednesday. Landscapers, man. Hopefully you guys can't hear it. Dude, look at buyers on gold. Trying to hold this low volume area down here is huge. Huge right now. There we go, guys. Oh, man. Nice rally on gold. Oh, my goodness. Quick little rush up there on gold. Could probably get out there for a scalp, but I think I'm going to hold this. I want to see us really move out of this demand zone and get back above that previous day low, man. A lot of people probably taking that previous day low break. Huge buyers. Holy cow, guys. Wow. That is crazy. That is absolutely wild. I want to check the footprint on that. Wow, guys, we keep going. We bottom ticked gold so far, guys. Bottom ticked gold so far. A minute left on this 5-minute candle. I'm thinking of getting out up here in some strength, but a minute left. I don't like that yeah, I'm gonna get out there. Let's scalp that. Scalp it for 370? 360? I'll take it. Take a quick little scalp on that. Point of control was down here. If point of control moved back up here, I would have held this. But right now, that's telling me we might... Oh, it's trying to move up. Tell you what. I was going to say I'll re-enter, put my stop loss at my previous entry point. But I don't want to be chasing this up here at this point. We took a nice profit on gold. Don't want to give it back now. So let's see what else we got, right? What else is cooking? Dude, gold looks good, man. 13 seconds left. Ooh, glad I scalped that first trade. Let's wait and see. 7 seconds left. It's trying to squeeze back lower again. I'm waiting on gold now. Because now I do think that there's a chance it might want to try to make this demand zone down here. Yo, YouTube guys, make sure you hit that. Oh, nice, you tagged me. Got you, got you. I think Wall Street Kevin. Let's see. Let me see if I got it. Alright, so that's gold. Let's take a quick look at oil now. Also, ES and NQ, are they selling off? I sort of want to see if ES could get back in the supply zone up here when the market opens, and I'll look for a short position. A lot of people are going to be going long today, so I want to be looking for a short. Oh, what's up, Lil AR? Yeah, I got you. Oh, add historical data. No way. Oh, there's an arrow over here? Yo, where's my arrow over here? Oh, that's so weird. Oh, wait, there it is. Yo! Let's go. Huge. Yo, what up, Latier? That's awesome, bro. That's so cool. I wonder, though, will that... Oh, no, NASDAQ. It's not giving it. Not showing it on NASDAQ. ES trade map light. Let's see. 12-hour local. Gold's a tough point here, man. Yo, good morning, guys. Hope you guys are all doing well, guys. Happy Wednesday. Don't forget, join me for Futures Fever today. Thanks for that nice trade on gold. Yo, good job, Anka. Good job. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Love it. Now, in my opinion, I'm waiting on gold on the 15-minute time frame because I want to see this 15-minute give us a reversal candle off of this broken resistance level. If we don't get that, then I'm just going to wait. We do still have a demand zone on the 1-hour time frame on gold to the downside over here at 31.92. I'll show us how that looks. This is our basing. Our impulse continuation, so we have unfilled orders in this range right here, so when we move back into it, that's what I want to see hold as support. So if we get one more move into this area, if we do try to hold, we see that sellers aren't that strong. Has to load, yeah, I thought so. But let's see, gold looks good on the drop right here. Let's take a look at oil. Oil's been pumping lately. Look at that. Oh, this is pretty nice, guys. Before oil even hit previous day high yesterday, I mentioned how for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trading days, we've been breaking high, and except for one day, we've been breaking high and closing green, but we've been breaking previous day highs, and that was the trend. So when oil opened over here yesterday, I said be careful for that previous day high to break. It's exactly what it gave. So now we have previous day high, buy side liquidity, and this resistance zone up here. I'm really interested in shorts on oil. However, my biggest red flag on oil shorts today would be this daily candle was very strong, and volume started to pick up with it too. So there is a chance we try to break through it. We could come down to some lower time frames, see if we find any demand zones or possible entry points. 2 hour, 1 hour. Oh, we are in a supply zone on the 1 hour right now, and we rejected it, let's see, on Monday. And we pushed into it yesterday, and we almost broke it, but we didn't. Hey, good morning, everybody. Let's see, I'm looking for a demand zone down in this point right over here, because that's our point of consolidation. We have a low volume area over there, so we might not have a demand zone if we have a low volume area over there. Just right in this point, right there. Give me something. Put the demonstration on for you guys. Guys, don't forget, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Here we go, 1 hour demand zone on oil. That was the one we were looking at yesterday that was forming too. And I just got an alert on gold. Guess what? There we are. Check gold on bookmap down here. CVD dropped. Really strong selling pressure. I'm not grabbing a long just for the sake of grabbing a long. This 5-minute closes in 15 seconds. If it closes above the demand zone, I'll take the next candle on a retest. Let's check that point of control though. That's very important. Ooh, closing in the zone and point of control is lower. No thank you. gonna go with a no on that one. I sort of liked it, because, what's it called? Because it still is holding this demand zone to a point, and if the 15 does start to rally back, take a look at the 15 VP. Alright, listen, I'll give gold another stab at a long. We'll see if we can get a good entry. Somewhere like over here, maybe. Somewhere near the low. I'd want to see... There we go, point of control did move higher. I'll put my stop loss at the low of that recent candle. And it's about to fill me. So close. It's like a tick away from filling me right here. Alright, I'm in it. A little concerned on that drop right here. Would really just need to see point of control hold. If this candle does flip red, I'm going to stop out for a real small loss, guys. We got to keep our losses sort of like paper cuts, right? Because we want to let our winners win and exceed those losses. Yeah. Because sellers are trying to step back in here. I like point of control on the 15-minute is higher up here. So that's why I'm going to be in this trade and holding this trade for now. But, again, if it stops me out, it stops me out. If it does trade in my favor, then I'm in for a good risk-to-reward trade on this. Ooh, look at them sellers. Just got a little heavy on that. Be careful. Ooh, let's see. Might stop me out on this. Look at that drop. Yep, we're getting close. Oh man, that was really close to stopping me out. I think it wants it though. Ooh, man, dude. I'm gonna move my stop to 1879. So sort of let it breathe a little. Right there. Because I do want to see us hold this demand zone. I don't want to get stopped out just for it to reverse on me. 2 minutes left, though. I would really need to see buyers step in for these last 2 minutes to bring us higher on gold on this 15-minute time frame. Really needed that volume to get us back up here. Look at heavier volume on this 15-minute time frame was to the upside. But right now, sellers are definitely trying to step it back in. Thinking this might be a stop right here. Nope. Yeah, look at that. Close. Yo, so close. Alright, there it is. I was going to say, no way. Is it going to tick it? Alright, we're going to wait now. Hit a large area of volume right there on gold. A minute 25 left. Man, that's a tough point right there.
Got here in 186.
Minute left on this 5-minute right here. Let's see if we get back above that demand zone one more time. But it's looking like we're ready to fail it. That 186 looks pretty good. Is that what you just said, random? 186?
I got literally like the bottom it just made and 186 for
Yeah.
a possible like scalp bounce. But like the bottom it just made, and then if it like, you know, the second one is the 186 level. Yeah.
Yep. Nice. Alright, we got 30 seconds left on this. I would have needed a rally like already. So, now looking good on these longs.
It's 190, 190. So if it gets above, closes above 190, 190, could see a scalp potential. So 190, 190 would be need to close above there.
Nice. Yeah, I'm thinking buyers fail this though. We've been consolidating down here, but that doesn't mean we're gonna hold. I'll take just one in here, but I'm not a fan of it, guys. We'll see. I'm just in one gold contract in this demand zone.
Good for you, man. We might get a close here. We got to close. So it's okay that it rejects off of it. We got to close. So now I'm watching here.
Yeah, no, I don't like it. I'm gonna get out, actually. Nah, right there. I'm not even worth it. Not looking at gold anymore. The selling pressure is too strong today. Oh, gold. Let's see. I mean, oil demand down here. We'll take a look at oil and demand. Yes, and Q, we're waiting on those. Market opens in 30 minutes, guys. So don't go wasting your capital. Don't go forcing any trades. Let's just be patient now. We caught a nice little scalp on gold to the upside, and we took a little loss on gold to the downside. To the upside, because it went to the downside. NAS looks okay to continue lower, in my opinion. Here's that ES low volume shelf that I had, but again, market hasn't opened yet, so I'm not too interested in that level anymore. ES is dropping pretty strong right here. Take a look at the NASDAQ and ES on the 15-minute, 30-minute, and other time frames so we could see if we have anything forming. Watch gold go back up. Dude, I know, right? Now that we're out of gold, gold's like, alright, I'm ready. Now, we'll see. 13 minutes left. You know what it is? Look at these 15-minute time frames. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red in a row. So again, I don't want to be trying to go long at this point, trying to catch that bottom, because this candle is the one that I wanted us to hold the demand zone, and it failed. So I don't think we're going to hold it. Let's see. I have my entry 31.80.50 on gold. 31.80.50. Oh, be careful. For longs? Ozzy, I wouldn't take any longs below this demand zone. I would, if anything, right? So we broke the demand zone. If anything, if I was still looking for a reversal, I'd have to be so patient at this point. I'd really need to see a real reversal candle on a 15-minute or higher. So that would mean like a 30-minute with a lower wick, an hourly with a long lower wick. But right now, looking at the hourly candle, this one just closed. Look how bearish that was. So my opinion, just a matter of being patient right now. I do want to see gold reverse from this range low down here. This was pretty major, but we're going to have to see. We have a little bit of a gap right here. And we'll call that gap because that actually is a gap on a daily time frame. And that's at 3177.50. 3177.50. So if gold does want to give us another drop here, probably 3177.50. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm out of gold levels to watch. I won't watch it anymore today, or at least, yeah, not today if it doesn't hold this area, because this is my last one right here at the 184 area.
Nope, here we go, gold. Giving us a little pullback here. 50 seconds left in this 5-minute. I'd want to see sellers bring us down another leg here, guys. Target that 3177 gap. But we'll wait and see. Nice. Boom, huge. That's what's up. Nice, nice. That was a nice scalp right there. Low volume entry, just out for a few points. I love those low volume shelves, guys. They're beautiful. They really are. If you're patient enough for them, take a scalp off of them. Sometimes a day trade off of them, depending on the volume profile itself. Very clean, very nice. Good strategy. Good system. And for all my Family Guy fans out there, it's a great way to stay in shape. I don't know if you guys ever seen that episode. Funny ass episode. There we go, gold. Gold's had some aggressive selling. That's what made me want to take that short right there for a scalp. I do think it does still have a little more downward to go. But that was a nice, like, 2-3 points. It's finding support right over here near this 3180, 3181. Right, and I think the homie Ozzy saw that 3180. But definitely be careful on those. Where's my equities? There they are. Wow, look at that, 3182, this area right here on Bookmap. Support buyers. Alright, let's take a look at equities, guys. Meta above previous day high pre-market, Microsoft range bound, Apple range bound, Tesla above previous day high, Nvidia above previous day high. Looking like the same situation as yesterday, guys. And what did we get yesterday? A rally at open. So we're going to be patient. We're going to look to see what the market wants to give us and see if we have another trend day today. But remember, I do have some supply zones up here now. And as bullish as we have been, a lot of people are going to be anticipating a bull move. So let's see if we maybe want to push lower or push higher up here on ES when market opens and find our short position. Guys on YouTube, make sure you're hitting that like button. I don't think you're hitting it. If sellers step back in on gold, I'd probably consider a short. I worry about shorts at this point because it had a pretty solid run to the downside already. But that momentum has been to the downside, no doubt about it. Crashing on gold. Good volatility, by the way, too, on gold. Like, one contract will bank you today on gold, so be careful.
Yeah, very volatile for sure.
Right. So that's also tells me we could be expecting a strong trend. Oh, let's go, gold. Give us a drop. Nah, that what is it? 3182 right here. Very strong. All right, guys. Fantastic little scalps here on gold. When I'm scalping, I don't really like to be like, "Oh, I'm in." All right, I'm out. Cuz I don't if I'm scalping, in my opinion, sometimes I don't really have the time to be like, "Okay, I'm looking for a short here. I'm taking the short. All right, I'm out." Because I don't want you guys, because even if there's a 3-second delay, I don't want you guys to take a bad trade. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to copy trade everything I do. I want you guys to be able to watch this and listen and whatever you're doing. I know some people are working, they have an earbud in. I know some people are watching, some people are trading on their own and just listen and see what somebody else has to say. But that should be how it is, right? You should have your own analysis, have your own bias, join trading communities, join a trading stream like this to get an idea of, okay, what are other people looking at? How are things setting up? And maybe they might see something that I don't. Or maybe they'll teach you something that sticks out that you missed. Here we go, gold. Massive sellers on gold. A lot of buyers stacking up here on the time and sales, though. A lot of big aggressive buyers down here. So I'd be careful on shorts. Yo, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I'm trying to think what is Wednesday. So guys, Wednesday, 11:30 a.m. Join me for Futures Fever today. I'm gonna make sure to grab that link. Give me half a second to find it. Join me for Futures Fever today for a chance to win a free Apex evaluation account. And join me for my webinar, my free webinar this Saturday on Bullishbrs for another chance to win a free Apex account. That's right, your boy got the code for the Apex webinar. That's going to be awesome, guys. It's going to be really good. Alright, let me grab that link to Futures Fever for everybody. Alright guys, Futures Fever link is going to be in Futures. Oh, what did I just do? Alright, there's Futures Fever there. Let me throw it into Discord here. Are markets open yet? We still got 20 minutes till market opens, guys. Scalped out on gold. Don't like. Yeah, no, me neither.
Yeah, I had no levels after it left that one to watch until further down, and it's just not worth. Yeah, it's like 148. Like, is it gonna go down there? Man, I don't know. So I'm just
Massive
not gonna watch
drop.
it.
Here it is.
Yeah,
Massive
exactly.
drop.
So I'm not gonna. Like, that's pretty low, but the only other level I have is 148.
I sort of like the level we just hit on gold if we started to hold it. Like that big CVD drop, this big seller. If we hold it, that means a buyer was able to hold this area. But if we don't, then obviously we're just going to keep on continuing this downtrend. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Oh. Some weak buying right here. How's the 15? Oh, we do have volume profile up there. 30-minute. I'm not looking for any longs on gold. I don't want to be the first buyer. I would have gone long here once we started to hold, but we can't go long every time it looks like we're trying to hold, especially on a strong trend to the downside like this. Let's see, ES one more time. Oh, see that big pressure on gold to the downside again. Gold might just... We mentioned the volatility today, guys, and how just one contract can make you good money. When we have volatility like that on gold, we're getting a major move. And on ES, again, we don't really have support until 58.78 down here. Gold, are we gonna keep going lower? Do we just short gold all day? One bottom. No bottom. No bottom for gold. No soup for you. Alright, let's see. Let's see. ES, NQ. We're really just waiting on ES and NQ right now for market to open. Gold looks like it's ready to just keep dropping. Like really just aggressive selling pressure. CVD's going even more red. Like there's really no reason to try to go long on gold here. I'm gonna get another leg down right here, probably. What up, Dusty? Gold broke 295 floor. Oh. We're looking at gold futures. We are looking at... And there's another drop, maybe? At gold. GC.
I got an NQ scalp there.
Nice, nice. Oh, nice. Yeah, look at that. That low volume shelf on ES. NQ, not too much. Could check NQ on the 15. So NQ doesn't really have that low volume shelf anymore right there. When market opens, it'll probably be as equal as the others. So good chance I delete this. We're no longer interested in it. Damn. Gold's gonna drop again right here. I would think. I can't. We're too extended down there, guys. We'd have to wait for a retest, a new formation of a setup, something. Oil, we could be looking for maybe oil longs off this demand zone, seeing that we could target previous day high. That oil is on a green streak, taking out previous day highs like crazy lately. So on oil, I'm going to look for two things. I'm going to look to see if this is sell-side liquidity, and we want to sweep that and then reverse. Then I'll take the long position after we reverse. Or if we want to move back into this demand zone and hold, and if that's the case, then I'll look for a tighter stop loss, and we'll take that trade. So that's what we're looking for right now, guys. We could be a little patient, wait for the market to open still. Let me move that over a little bit.
Amount of shorts at that 180.
180 NAS?
No, gold. So I mean, Do they
Oh,
win?
yeah.
Do they win at aggressive short? Don't know, but it's pretty
I
aggressive down there.
I know. It looks like they're really trying to pop it back higher from this 180. Ozzy, great call. The homie Ozzy messaged me. He was like, I'm looking for maybe gold longs at 180. It's like, I don't know, man. Selling pressure's been real
Well,
strong.
it's aggressive. Maybe they win, but it's pretty aggressive down there.
Yep.
Like I said,
Yep.
I don't actually have anything until 148, so that's pretty
Wow.
low. So
That'd
I'm
be.
just yeah. So I'm just gonna like stay away.
No, I know. Me. That's funny. Me too. I don't really have anything on it for a while. Had that demand zone there, and then yeah, wow. Yep. If gold does want to just drop like it's hot today, it certainly will. Could possibly look for, this is a new fair value gap. We got fair value gaps all over the place at this point when it comes to gold with the momentum we have. We have one here, one here, one here, one here. So we could be patient. If one forms overlapping this broken demand zone, that would be the more ideal zone for me in my opinion. Hourly continuing bearish. Really just, it's at a floor right now. It's trying to hold, but it's failing. We've seen that on gold for a little while now. I wanted to see, ES had a supply zone. So check this out, guys. ES hasn't broken that previous day high. NASDAQ has. So it's some divergence right there. But NASDAQ showing that it's got a little bit more remote strength. So let's look for that previous day high. It's not the previous day high. Previous day high. And previous day low. Now sometimes we don't even really have to mark out previous day low if we know that we're already above previous day high or we're trending, but it's always good to keep an eye on it. Because guess what? If we do break back below this previous day high and we start selling off, that previous day low could actually be a target. What is this?
Gold's trying to leave those all those shorts that came into the market.
Yeah, look at that. Gold with a quick pullback there, guys. Huge.
Like at the very bottom, it was like aggressively short.
Yep.
Like the next aggressive short was all the way up to 212.
Yep, and a lot of times if the market's already extended so far, and there's a lot of aggressive in one direction, those aggressive end up trapped, end up as liquidity. But we'll see. We'll see. They might have been jumping the gun. We might pull back and then continue lower again. Gold on the daily did already break previous day low. We could check the stats on that on Edgeful. Previous day's range. Oh, bro, I gotta get a water. It's got so dehydrated. Previous day's range on GC. Yo, I think Trader Ted is right, man. We're either going up
or we're going down.
Alright, gold on daily session.
I got a nice gold scalp there.
Previous day low broken, 73% chance of closing red. And if we go by weekday, Wednesday, 50-50. Wednesdays are 50-50. Let's check our performance by weekday, and then I really gotta grab a water. I'm like... Ooh, Wednesdays are very bearish. When they go bearish, average negative 1.49% on Wednesdays. That's huge on gold to the downside. And to support our bearish thesis. So we'll see. I want to see if we can move back up here, this low volume, 31.9270. And that's right where that fair value gap starts, the 15-minute. So that's what I'm looking for some potential shorts. There is no sideways. Markets can't move sideways unless markets are closed. It could move sideways, but... You get it. You guys get it. Alright, give me a half a second. Guys, stay hydrated. YouTube, hit that like button. Discord, I love you. Look at that pullback on gold, man. Gold means business. Alright guys, so we're still waiting for market to open. We're still waiting for something to develop. Is this previous day low on gold? I'm gonna make it dashed. That's previous day high on gold, wow. Alright, so we're hitting that low volume area up here. Again, this is where I was considering a short on gold, depending on how we move into it. We were still, technically, we're still coming off of that broken supply zone that I have that was an area of support. So just because we broke this, we're starting to reverse now. Wouldn't be that out of the ordinary for gold to actually start to reverse at this point. But, based off those other time frames, I just can't see it holding. But that is a pretty major support zone right here. I'm just going to wait a second. I am waiting to execute this trade short on gold. Could look at the...
Yeah, it's back in that support zone we had where, you know, we're watching for it if it held the 190s here.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good level if it holds.
Yeah, look at the delta too, the footprint chart. Pretty positive.
I think it's a 4-hour level. I've had it for a bit.
I'm gonna take this short up here, guys. Short on gold, 31.9280, stop 31.9830. I want to be a little careful on it. See if it moves back in and gives me that entry. I'm a drop concerned it doesn't give us the entry. There we go. Move my stop loss down a little bit, because if momentum comes in and we're just crazy bullish, I want to be out of this. I don't want to be holding this. It's close to my entry point right now. Couple ticks away. There we go. Oh, what was it? A tick away? Okay, filled me on the short, so I am in a short on gold again here, guys. Definitely being careful on a light size, because I know that, oh, come on, my order's all messed up. That's annoying. Because I know that there's a good chance that if buyers do want to take us from the support area and we step in with a lot of volume, I'd rather just be out of the trade. I don't want to be trying to chase something in the wrong direction. Nice. There we go. Getting some selling pressure here. I'm not liking that we're not getting a stronger seller. There we go. We're getting a little bit. We'll be patient. A minute 30 left on the 5. Concerned that we push through, but let's see that, yeah, we'll see. I need volume to start picking back up to the downside. If volume continues strong and higher, that's a bullish sentiment. I'm going to be careful. Pushing into this low volume area up here. 94.60. Okay, pushing in. That's my entry point again. So I want to see a rejection from this point. If we don't get that rejection, I'm probably just going to stop out somewhere up here. Buyers are coming in with some strength here. Got to be a little careful. Guys, we're either going up. No, I'm just kidding. 30 seconds left. Not too confident in these sells anymore. Gold go up. Wait for 33% pullback. Interesting, interesting. I like it. Nicola, what's going on? Hello and welcome to the community. 15 seconds left on this 5-minute. Really need to see a seller step back in and give us an upper wick on this 5-minute candle. If not, it will probably just exit this. Yeah, look at the buying pressure trying to step back in again. 2 seconds, 1 second, and forget this trade. Yeah, let's see. If it doesn't give me a dive, I'm going to get right on out. Get right on out. Like, ideally, it's still looking bearish off of this rejection of this area. But if, again, buyers are stepping in with volume here, which I don't see good volume at the moment on this 15-minute candle. I could just wait. I know the volume did sort of start to pick up on the 5-minute, and that's what's keeping me a little concerned on this. My stop loss is currently 9,610. I think we're going to run to it. Buyers are trying to support us down here. Got some aggressive buyers hitting the tape right now. 4 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. I'm just going to hold for a second. My thing is, CVD hasn't really been curving up with the buying pressure, and a lot of times I want to see this go with this, right? We want to see price and volume match together. Right now, we're not really getting that in either direction. What we have been getting was a lot of selling pressure this morning, so that's why I wanted to go with the shorts here. So I'm still holding. Let's see if this 5-minute wants to flip and start to sell off for us. Now, the reason I have more confidence in the sells is because of how bearish we've been this morning, but we hit an area of support. This big red area down here has been support, but we've been sort of melting through it. So ideally, I would like to see if this trend can continue for us to the downside on gold. Because also, Wednesdays are very bearish on gold. There we go. Some selling pressure off of the low volume shelf I had up here. Could look to get out here for a scalp if you wanted. I'm going to look to hold this for a second. 3 minutes left. Look at that nice drop right there, guys. Huge. Could get out there for a scalp if you wanted. I want to see this 15-minute turn red, though. Oh, yeah. Let's go sellers. Let's trap all those buyers. Let's get it. Dude, give me the volume profile. Give me the footprint. Dude, it doesn't want to give me the footprint chart on gold. Here we go. Point of control's way up there. That's a little bit of a red flag. If we can't get another leg here, I'm going to get out right there for a scalp, guys. Nice little scalp there on those gold shorts. It does look good for continuation. We got a lot of buyers trapped up here. Sellers started to move. CVD starting to drop. I'm more comfortable on the scalps lately. This market has still been a little up in the air, and I'd still much rather wait for the NASDAQ and ES New York session to open. Now, if we didn't have the support area on gold, I probably would have held it, but we have that support area. We also have now a new 5-minute fair value gap, so we're starting to build support, and we're starting to build resistance, and price is getting tighter, therefore, scalps or nothing. That was a nice entry on those gold shorts. Looks like it's ready for another leg here. There we go. I'm going to re-enter. See if we can trade this momentum lower. Because I'm looking for the selling pressure to do the same thing it's been doing all day on gold. I'm looking for this trend on gold to continue. We have a minute till market opens, though. Usually doesn't give us that strong of an impact on something like gold or oil, but I'd rather just not be in anything anyways. Let's see if gold gives us another drop. What's going on, Fairchild? Game on, game on. Oh, let's go gold, baby. Let's go gold. I'm gonna get out there for a scalp. That was a beautiful. I don't want to be holding it into New York session. We get a lot of volatility at that point. Gold has been nice so far today, not bad. Waiting on, this is NASDAQ right here. Here's our point of control, our volume. So look, we're very range bound on the volume. So we would look to short the low volume highs and go long the low volume lows. So right here, this low right here on NASDAQ, pre-market low, PML, sell side liquidity, that's going to be where I'm looking for a long. People are going to take that breakout short. I want to take a long. Now I also have look for break. I want to see if we can break it strong and then continue lower. So there's a few ways I'm trading this zone right here. Glad I got out of those gold longs. I don't know where we're going. Market opens right here, right now, right when. And I wanted to see ES hit this supply zone for shorts. So we'll see if we get that. Looks like we're going to try to get that. Time is it? What am I getting? Okay. Instagram alerts, nothing important. Gotta make sure it's not trading view alerts, guys. Alright, come on, give us a little push up here. Because also, look, when we're pushing into the supply zone on ES, we'll also be pushing into a key level on the VIX. So this is the trade I'm looking for here. Short, 39.20, stop, 39.25. Oh, hold up, what I just do. Getting close to it, man, getting close. Ooh, a big seller did just try to step in. I'm going to put my limit order out there to take a short position at 59.20 on ES. Because also we're pushing higher and CVD has been trying to push lower. So I do want to see if we can find some selling pressure up here. Good morning, guys. Look at that. Sellers did step in. I didn't get my short entry yet, so I'm not in anything right now. 3 minutes left in this 5 minute. I want to see a spike back, hit that supply, get my short entry, and then goodbye. Looking for shorts. Excuse me, let's see. Amazon flipped red. Microsoft's pumping new high a day. Apple some support. Meta new low a day. Alright, here we go. Come give me my entry short. CVD trying to come up higher, and there's my entry in a point in less than 3 ticks. It's going to give it. We're pushing into that supply zone for sure. Now, I don't know if we're going to push into it and then go hit my stop loss, but right now I want to see how the volume profile footprint looks. Oh, whoa, that's not right. Manual 5, okay. Now we are trying to move higher. Point of control is up here. Volume is pretty heavy. I'm just going to take it on a light size, guys. Light size 59.20 short on ES. Would like to see that get hit like within the next 30 seconds at least. Look, 59.20 started to pick up with some sellers. Okay, so here is, dude, 0.5, 2 ticks away. I'm worried that we're dancing on it and then we're going to just like drop right, like pump right through it. Damn, man. Market's teasing us right here. Minute 30 left. Man, I wanted that entry in that last 30 seconds, but right now, we'll have to see. Could still get it. The reason I'm looking for shorts up here, guys, is because we have a supply zone, and also, we don't really have any demand that we formed under us on this push higher. Okay, there's my entry. I'm in one short contract. If it runs right, it's a stop loss. I don't really, not that I don't care, but you gotta just know how much your risk and your reward is always. I will move my stop loss, though, to 26 because I do see a pretty passive seller at 25, and if they want to fill that before we get continue lower, then I'll want to be a little more careful on my stop loss. Big buyer stepped in. CVD was still looking a little red. Weighted index pretty bullish. VIX is at a key level. That 5 minute, though, I think just is about to close really bullish. We are at the top of the volume profile average, but developing VA, I should say. All right, there is, I'll tell you what. Part of me is like, stop out once we break this high right here. And part of me is like, listen to that. Let's see. I'll keep the stop loss around 25.75. No, I'll keep it at 26. Or is 26? 26. Getting some resistance here. Look to average into the position a little bit. Hopefully anticipating a lot of people trying to buy this rally. But we do have to remember, daily time frame has been pretty bullish, so I'll run these stops pretty close and keep risk very tight for when it comes to taking a short position in a bull move like this. I really am worried for this 25. I wanted to see it hold as a wall. I did not want to see us break through it. So we'll just have to wait and see here. I am in ES shorts, but it is looking like it's getting ready to stop out. Stop is at 26,926, 3 points away. I really wanted to see VIX start pushing higher too. But VIX is trying to push lower again, which is bullish. Yeah, look at that, guys. Buyers are trying their best here. Really trying to break through that 25 level. It's going to squeeze it right here, man. Oh, no, I'm worried we squeeze it and break it. Let's see. Point of control's up here.
That 5-minute candle is like, looks like a Marbozo candle, man. Then literally no wicks.
Yeah, nah, it looks like we're ready to squeeze higher here. So I'm going to be a little patient on these shorts. Still have the same stop loss. Just got to know what your risk is, know what your reward is. Always and forever. There we go. Some selling pressure against that 25. Really want to see us trap some sellers, trap some buyers, I should say, and move lower. But every time sellers step in, people are buying this dip so far. Let's be a little patient on this. Sort of wait. There we go. I want to see NASDAQ push lower, Apple push lower, Microsoft new low day. All other equities are a little bearish. Nvidia is trying to hold bullish though. Yeah, not the most ideal 5-minute here, but I'm really looking for that 15 to reject to would be great. Took a shorts at the low volume up here. Still holding them. Getting a little rejection right now. There we go. Very nice. My average entry price now is $21.25. But I'm a little concerned that these sellers aren't able to hold us lower. But we have about 6 minutes, 27 seconds left. CVD is looking more red than green, but that could always flip. CVD could always flip. Thinking of getting out of one contract of these. Lock-in gains, but I don't want to get out if we just continue lower from here. If anything, maybe I'll move my stop loss a little bit lower. But I know as soon as I do that, what's the market do, guys? Yo, long my stops? Let's see. I want to see us hold though. Damn, look at that. VIX is at a key level though. Really want to see ES reject lower here. Should I add the time and sales on ES? Come on now. Let's get some selling pressure. If we could get below 49.18.50, with this negative delta down here, that could help us on this push lower. Oh, 3 seconds left on this 5 minute. I like that to the downside, guys. Let's get it. I'll get out of one contract on the next drop we get. Like 16. 59.16 I'll get out of one contract in case we are range bound and do want to make our way back higher, because this was a pretty solid trade so far. VIX trying to move higher, which is bearish. Maybe I won't get out of one contract. Nah, I will. We'll play it safe. Let's get it. Come on now. Come on now. I'll get out of one right there. I don't like this game it's playing. Alright, I'm out of one contract, holding one contract. Great short so far, guys. Good stuff. Let this last trade play out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's trap those longs in that supply zone. Amazing, guys. Amazing. Let's go, guys. Guys, if you're on YouTube, hit that like button. We're making money today. We're doing well. Discord, let me know too. Are you guys doing well today? Hopefully you guys were able to take a short on this. Part of me wants to just get on out, but another part of me says VIX hitting that key level, trying to push higher. ES in supply. Hold, hold, hold. I want to see us come all the way down here. All the way down here. That's my target. CVD dropping like it's hot. That's going to help selling pressure. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, sir. The Bullishbrs way, you already know. Yes, you going to give us another drop here? Or are you going to hold? We are at a key level, 59.15. See if we could dump through it. Part of me wants to exit right here because this was a phenomenal trade. Phenomenal ad. Good confidence in it. We'll hold it. Market's been too bullish lately. We're out. Calling it a scalp. We're out. Good day so far, guys. 750 on it. 760 on the day. Probably calling it there on it. Very good day. Good light risk. We played a little bit with gold this morning. We knew when to say when, and that's what keeps us winning, is to know when to say when to accept something happen in the market, acknowledge, and adapt. So phenomenal, phenomenal short, phenomenal short. I still do think it could continue, but that was a great scalp. Ended up playing with it. I ended up adding up here, which helped my entry. Ended up moving my stop loss as well. Just good trade. Good trade management in that one. Buyers need break even. Yep, buyers need break even. So buyers want to bring us back higher again. Now I am curious to see if this blue zone, the supply zone we had, wants to give us a retest and another short entry. At this point, though, in my opinion, I'm waiting on the 15-minute candle to close. Because if it wants to give us a rejection and a basing on ES and NQ, I'm going to be taking that next candle short. They did the same. Yo, hit on ES with you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ozzy making that ES money with me. Let's get it. Dude, loving it. Loving it, loving it. VIX still pushing higher. It's still a bearish bias on ES. Bearish sentiment, I should say. Guys, it is 9:43. I am going to be wrapping it up early today. Probably around like 10:15, 10:20. If you guys do want to come join me on the Benzinga live stream, I'm going to be interviewing CEO and founder of... It'd be good if I knew it. Of... Pacifino Gold. Pacifino Gold. It's a mining company in Canada. So I'm going to be interviewing the CEO, talking about their company, talking about gold, see if they have any interest in gold markets, what are gold markets doing, and how does it impact their company, and a lot. There we go. Nice sellers. Man. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. I hit the MES with you, sold 3, took profit on 2, still have 1 rolling. Yes, sir. Love it. Absolutely love it. Everybody's winning lately, and that's what I like to see. Damn, ES the flip red. That is wild, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Finding those tops, guys. Amazing. Amazing. Now, guys, don't forget, if you took profits, if you're in the green, if you hit your daily goal, call it a day. There is no reason to overtrade and put your profits at risk. Too many times it happens, right? Oh, I have the best day ever. It comes back on, you lost all of it. Oh, I'm confident I'm on a winning streak. Let me size up. Lost all of it. Oh, I just took 2 trades today that were both green. This third one has to work out too. Let me go in more size, heavier. Just lost all of it. It's just never worth it, man. Damn, man. These sellers, though. First short entry was 59.20. My ad was like 59.23. That was amazing greatness. We are on a key level right here. I would be expecting a pullback. I don't like how the 15-minute closed on ES and NQ anymore. I do think we want to take out these lows. So I do think bears have some momentum. We might feel another drop right here too. But for now, I'm going to be patient and see if we could get to those lows. Gold did end up reversing. And look at that, guys. This fair value gap held. Oil. Whole lot of nothing right now. Any supply zones we could use? I don't see anything. YouTube guys, make sure you're hitting that like and subscribe. We're killing it today. A zone I would watch for on oil is this zone right here. If we're able to flip that zone, I'd look for longs on the retest. And see if we could go target that previous day high, because we've been breaking previous day highs lately. Dancing on a key level on ES and on NQ, and this is also a fair value gap on ES too, so I was thinking we might want to break it first. Oh, look at this. On the 15-minute, we're coming near the bottom of our volume average, and we do have a demand zone right here too. So now everybody who's going bearish, forgetting that yesterday and the market sentiment is bullish, let's see if we want to find some buyers here. It's right below that fair value gap too, 59.05, possible long entry. Let's trade this back higher. We'll move it to here so we could get a dump into it first. There we go. VIX is spiking very high. ES struggling on this price level. There's that little push through. Volume's still bearish. Don't take this long yet, guys. Let's just wait. Apple's selling off. What's that?
Just got my last trade there.
Nice.
NQ's not very liquid, man. It scared me like a minute ago. It went right through my out, and then it got me out.
Yeah? Oh wow. That's
my
that's
live.
wild.
Like, it doesn't have to take it took the contract, but there was a stutter there. It was
Bro, that's crazy when that happens, especially on NASDAQ.
super rare. Like super rare that I see that.
Yo, big sellers, big sellers. I'm thinking we try to reverse off this low over here, guys. I really am. VIX spiking up. Selling pressure above us. Don't take longs. I wanted us to...
scalp.
Yeah, it's a scalp long.
I did long gold at 90, like that hold.
Nice.
For scalp, yeah. But it was down at 93.20. And for me, I only take like a couple bucks on gold.
Yep. Average entry 59.21, exit 59.15, 59.06, 59.15, 59.06. Good job, good job. Love it. Love it, man. TW Barber is killing it lately. Absolutely killing it, bro. I love it. Love to see. What are you doing different that you feel like you're doing a lot better lately? Ooh. Ozzy, man. Hit daily goal on the ES sell-off. Love it, bro. Love it. Took one more scalp on ES. Love it. Oh, man, guys. You guys are goats. You guys are running the show. I'm just here to point you in the right direction. I'm liking longs down here, but we didn't really hit this price level I wanted, so I'm gonna wait. And like Random said about us being very sort of liquid right now, or not very liquid.
Yeah,
I
scared
should
me
say.
there. Scared me there. It means people are probably nervous in the market up here. I don't know, but
Right, people are waiting. People aren't jumping the gun on this. People aren't getting heavy in size. People, and you know what? If we're selling off and that's happening, that tells me they don't have confidence in the sell-off.
yeah, because I shorted it and it went through and it did close out, but it was a stutter. I'm sure you saw it. Like on live, it'll do that. Like on paper, it just goes right. You know, you always close, right? But
Yeah.
on live, I've seen it before.
Uh,
Like let's say once every 6 months, but it's scary.
If you're on if it's not paper and it's like even though Apex the evals they are paper too, sometimes if it is like a widespread they will give you a worse exit even though it's
Oh yeah.
paper.
No, I was on my
Yeah.
live. I didn't even look at my Apex because last night I traded Apex gold last night
Nice.
with just a few friends and yeah, did pretty good.
Sweet. Let's see. Yes, NQ. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be looking at ES 59. What's that? 58.96. We're trying to hold this as support right now.
NQ's coming up to a breaker, so
You know what? I
if it
sort
gets
of
on
like
top of it,
this.
yeah.
I'm gonna probably take this long down here. If we could get one more entry down here. Look at the low volume here on the volume profile, guys.
Morning, fellas. Hey, I got a quick question here. Anybody see any news? The VIX seems to have kind of spiked here over the last 10 minutes.
Hey, what's up, EMW? What's going on, my man? No news or anything. VIX did spike, but the ES was selling off sort of hard. So was Nasdaq for the past 10-15. So usually, like if there's a lot of people buying puts, the VIX will go up. If there's a lot of people buying calls, VIX will go down. But VIX, in my opinion, I had VIX was at a key level of support itself. This 1816 area from last night, from yesterday, very strong level, and we hit it and we started to spike higher. While ES was also near an area of resistance. So with ES at resistance and VIX at support, that gave me super confidence to take this short position.
Right on.
Yes, sir. But now I have VIX at another area that was resistance, and now I could possibly see us reverse at this point.
Yeah, that's the 50 weekly EMA.
Oh, we're at the 50 weekly right now on VIX?
Right about 18.57 on it.
Nice. Yo, how have you been, man? I haven't seen you in a while.
Good, man. Just been lurking, trying to really hone this craft. It's been a couple of years here, and still in the struggle, but getting a lot better. I'll tell you that. A lot more calm, a lot more patient, a lot more everything, really.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
I mean, everything except profitable, but we'll get it.
Hey, listen, you know what?
this takes some time, man.
It does, but you know what? We gotta get the first few things you mentioned under control before we could even think about being profitable. We gotta be cool, calm, collective. We gotta have our system that we trade every single day the same way, and just follow it, journal it, follow it, and slowly every day. The whole saying of every day we want to get 1% better. That's no joke. Because guess what? If you're trying to revenge trade and you start getting stuck in your emotions in trading, you're sort of throwing that day out of experience. Because then you're not looking at it from a logical standpoint.
Right. Yeah. No, the days of revenge trading and shotgun trading and jumping in too early and not following my rules are kind of over. But this volatility, when you're trying to nickel and dime the market, really you can get whipped out pretty quickly. So.
Yeah. You know what?
It might be great for scalpers, but not. This guppy doesn't swim in these choppy waters.
I like that, man.
Yeah.
Scalping doesn't swim.
Hey.
All right, fellas, I'm going back on mute. I was just checking to see if there was any news.
Yeah, sure thing. No, we're good on news right now. Let's see. Today's Wednesday. We have some oil news at 10:30. But other than that, nothing too major when it comes to importance or not. All right. Weighted index still trying to sell off. It is back within that previous session's range, but it's trying to hold. We'll see. I wanted to see ES take out that pre-market low, and if NASDAQ holds that pre-market low, that would be divergence, and I would take that long. Yo, what's going on, guys? I see a few new faces in here. Just want to say hello and welcome to everybody. Bertrand, what's going on? Hello, welcome. Thought I saw somebody, a couple others in here too. Suli, hello, hello. Tony, I don't know if I've seen you around, but might be new. What's going on? Hello and welcome.
Stacked today.
Yeah, we are stacked. Stacking it up lately. We've been stacking it up.
Fact.
Because we're unbeatable.
Hey, Kevin.
Yo, what's up, Moonshift?
Hello. I am in a bit of a sketchy long at the moment from the bottom.
What are you getting, gold?
Probably Naz.
No, Nazi.
Oh, Naz, yeah.
I'd be careful. Weighted, I'd honestly, I'd maybe stop out now. I know yesterday you had a bit of a tough day. Weighted index looks like it's ready to keep going. NASDAQ just made a new low a day. Definitely be careful.
Yeah. I've been scalping it short, but selectively.
What goes up must come down. Right?
That's what they say.
It just ranges until it actually does something, right? The good news is it's heavy short at the bottom, so or heavy short even at 280. If you're from the bottom, that's great. So like heavy short at 280.
Oil might be lining up for those longs. Yes, we're waiting for that break of that low. We could check. We have news tomorrow. We have PPI tomorrow at 8:30, so beware of that. ES holding some support down here. On Bookmap, it shows we have some support, some passive buyers. What time is it, guys? I gotta keep an eye on the time.
Yeah, I asked if it was McEwen Mining just because my buddy, he was the CEO of McEwen Mining for quite a bit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's big down in Canada at least. Yeah, I don't know what he does now. I think he's in Gold Corp. Ian Ball.
Nice. I wouldn't take shorts or longs here. We got passive buyers to the downside. We have aggressive selling to the upside. So, patience is a virtue.
Yeah, it's heavy short on NASDAQ at the bottoms.
Vic's, excuse me, Vic's still trying to move higher too. What's NQ looking like on Bookmap? What's up, Sam? Let's take a look. It's looking like Chop City. Let's see if I could pull it out a little more.
I think it's because 295 is building up a lot of longs, and just below it's building up a lot of shorts. So it's just like,
Yeah.
Who's gonna win?
No one.
The scalpers. You just like
Yeah.
$5 in, $5 out.
I do like the support down here. I'd consider a long on ES, but the 15 closes in a minute. Looks good. Yeah, I think longs over here. This VIX key level. Try one contract, see if we get a average in at a better price. If it does sell off a little bit first. Stop loss at the low over here. Just entered one right up here. Looking to see VIX drop lower, ES continue back higher, weighted index and equities also push higher too. Amazon at a key level, Apple pushing up, Amazon pushing up, Tesla pushing up, Nvidia trying to hold new low a day. So I'm in a long, I'm holding it, I'm waiting for the 15 minute to close because I wanted the 15 minute to close somewhere up here. Here's some good support. There we go, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my goodness. Back to back to back to back.
Yeah, I caught a scalp long on Q on that.
Nice, nice. Come on, give us that. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Go, go, go. I'm out. I'm out right there.
Holding to higher day. Holding.
Yo, we might get it, man. This
Yeah.
is
Remember
wow.
yesterday when it was like 8 in the morning? It was like it could go another 3-4 points, and it did. It's 500, so that means it could go to. What
Dude,
is it today?
We're killing it today. That's it. We're killing it all week this week. All right, this is where I take another. Want to be a little careful on it. Looking for momentum behind it. If we just fail, I'm right out. Oh yeah, it's gonna get me right out. Yeah. Oof, that's alright, that's alright. Market had to what's it called? Had to humble me real quick. I still do like VIX at that key level. See if we get a better entry on these longs. But look at the sellers, man. Sellers mean business today. Really want to see VIX start pushing lower, though. VIX starts pushing lower, that's going to help the ES to start pushing higher. I am backing along, but I'm not confident. So, guys, just be careful here. We took some real nice trades today. Do not get back your profit. Not just traders, we're risk managers. There we go.
370 has like the most shorts or longs. If they get above that, holy smokes.
Yeah, we're going. We're going. Apple pushing, Microsoft pushing.
Yeah, it's like the most trades in the market, and they're on like almost entirely long is 370.
Yeah. Ooh, look at this, man. Sellers ain't going out without a fight. Would like to see us get back above that 59.12. I'm putting ES back on bookmap, guys, because that's what I'm in right now. 59.12. Yeah, that is that resistance up there. Come on now. I'm not liking it, man. Really want to see this 5 start to hold up here. But it's squeezing against a resistance level. I'm sure if we check the footprint too, point of control might be moving lower. Yeah, point of control's lower right now. Keep an eye on it. It's trying to move higher. Oh, it's close. It's close to moving higher. Oh, it's holding lows. Oh my goodness, that's so tough right here. A lot of volume right here, guys, on ES and NQ. Careful, man. These are looking like a stop punt on the shorts. Be careful. There we go. Give us a fly. Give us a pop fly. It's like, I don't wanna. Yeah, major struggle bus on this one, guys. Our other trades went zone to zone, zone to zone. Right now, we're sort of in the middle, coming off of the bottom. So it's a tough point right here to read.
You're right on POC, right?
Yeah. Every time buyers, now guys, every time buyers step in, sellers smack them. Sellers say, no. No buy for you. Let's see, come on now. Give us a spike, give us some volume. This resistance though, 59.12 is major. Major resistance in Sergeant Trendline. Yeah, I don't like these longs, man. I wanted to see a spike before I got out, but it's not even giving that. 30 seconds left on this 5-minute. We'll let it close. Apple rejecting, Microsoft rejecting, Amazon rejecting. Tesla trying to push higher. Nvidia's trying to find a bottom. We'll hold it. 20 seconds left. Maybe we flip green for the last 10 seconds. Point of control did end up trying to move a little higher there. We have a negative CV, delta on this candle. So again, it could be trapping some sellers on that. It's just really struggling to get above 59.12. And if we fail and we move lower, I don't want to be in a long position for that. It might even stop hunt this previous 5-minute low too.
Yeah, it's collecting on the pot. It just sometimes it'll just ride on it, like for a while, right?
Yeah. Weighted index looks like it wants to sell off too. Be careful. Yeah, equities flipped pretty weak right now, except for Nvidia and Tesla. Those are the only two. VIX is still at a key level though. I really wanted to see VIX start to move lower, which it tried to. It started to.
Nvidia is in a low Earth orbit right now.
Ah! Don't do that.
Sorry, man.
I'm just kidding.
Sorry
All right,
about
get
that.
out. Get out of those longs. Crazy right there.
I've been in meetings all morning.
Yeah?
Dude,
Bro, you must
how do
be...
you guys like that SMCI trade?
Nice, nice.
I hope some people
Oh, I got
that
that short on NQ.
Good stuff, dude.
So
Yo, it's gonna
bad.
drop again. It's gonna drop again. Nasdaq's looking good to the downside.
Well, I'm out. It was just a scalp, but yeah, it's looking bearish there for a second.
Wait. Let's be careful. I'd wanna
No,
actually...
just a mini. It's a mini bear, you know, and then it pumps. You know, what do they call that? Manipulation. You know
Yep.
what I mean? It goes down and then it pumps.
Yep. Oh, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? But,
Look.
Yeah. Look at that, and it pumps. It goes down and it pumps. Look at this pump.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what'd I say? And look, that's funny. Give you your manipulation, gave my manipulation to the break of that previous 5-minute low. That's so
I
funny.
still don't understand them. I just know that it'll consolidate and then it'll go the wrong way first, and then it pumps up the next way.
Yep, that's the
Or dumps or
manipulation.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I'm just not good at it. But yeah.
No, it's hard. It's more of a you see it after sometimes, but if you mark out your ranges, sometimes it's easier to read.
You say
Those
great
liquidity
minds think
grabs used to kill me. I would always, like what just happened, I would short that. And then I'd be,
Yeah.
of course, underwater because I was like, oh, here it goes, it breaks. But then now I'm going to just be patient and see if it tests it again.
A lot of the time, if it's ranging like it has been, it'll go the wrong way first. So like break down, and then bloop, right.
There is a YouTube video on that.
Yeah, everybody has like a method for it. Like even EW, like that was a triangle, and they say in EW, when it breaks that triangle, they call it a B or a corrective B. Who cares? But they call it that, and it breaks the wrong way and then up. So they actually want the triangle, when you draw out a triangle, the opposite direction is going to travel. You want it to break that opposite direction. So it went down, that traps people, and then goes up, and that's considered a corrective B.
Come on, buyers, let's go.
Sitting on our hands.
What do you mean, you're not in a long position with me right now? Long Nasdaq? Out long Nasdaq?
I took a scalp from 2180 to the
Whew.
2130.
370 coming up.
Yo, that was-
there's so many longs up there. I want to see what happens.
That was
I'm out
wild.
there
Let's go.
because I think, no. I don't
Come
know.
on,
I
370.
made my target.
I just hit that too. I hit my target on the day, 1,000 on that. That's beautiful. Beautiful day.
Because it's a 61% retracement from the top.
Alright, so news. China pauses unreliable entity list measures.
Yeah?
China pauses export control measures. So that's the pump right there.
I didn't get an alert for any news or anything.
Walter Bloomberg.
Projecting that 370 so far. I want to see what happens up there.
Well, we're inside that 5-minute open range, man. We're just in there.
Yeah.
You know. And
I
that
got
candle,
out of
that candle is a tricky one. That candle has no wicks, man. If you look at that candle, there's no wicks. So it's like No buyer pressure, no seller pressure. We're just sitting. We are above VWAP.
I got out at Kevin's exit, I think.
There you go.
Aw.
Your short exit.
Yo, somebody. Alright, guys, real quick, gotta plug my social media in here. Follow Instagram, Kevin.futures, right? So, some guy started following me recently, and he'll like repost my videos that I make to his story, because he's also about trading and everything. And he just reposted another one. He was like, I love this guy. He's better than CNBC.
Oh, there you go.
That's awesome.
How many followers does that dude have?
Yeah, that dude probably doesn't have that many. But, let's see. He's like a day trader himself. No, he's got 1,200. It's not the worst. That's not bad.
He's got more followers
People
than
just
I
follow.
do on this
People just
social
follow me
media.
because I troll hard, and everybody just comments. Like you get like such a diverse amount of people commenting.
That's funny.
All right, so some China talk is happening right now, guys.
It's all good exposure, Kevin.
It is. That's true. It's funny. I got into trading 6 years ago now, right? Been profitable for 3, 4 almost, and I would have, if you told me 3, 4 years ago, oh, you're gonna love making short videos reviewing market context and stuff, I'd be like, are you out of your mind? Be like, I don't want to do that. But I like it. I really like it. Covering market news, whether it's CPI, PPI data, or even economic news, like where are we trading right now? How far are we from all-time highs? Stuff like that. I find it very helpful. I love making the videos, and I find them very informative because they're short, they're to the point, and again, they're informative. I'm not beating around the bush. I'm not leaving you on a cliffhanger like, oh, well, you have to follow to watch for more. Nah, this is what's happening right now. Here's what you need to know about CPI and how it came in. Here's what you need to know about the market and how it came in. Just like our trading, right? Trading, systematic. My videos, that information, I want it to be systematic, but I also want it to be fun.
Man, those longs up there at 370, man, they held like they got rejected like a boss on that.
Here's the little insight to that coming to the chat.
Rebound in the S&P.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing YouTube because I teach music, and every time I think of doing it, I think, no, I'll lose another 10 kg. What is that, 25 pounds?
What is it?
Well, seems you got to be, to be a real influencer, you gotta have Kevin's physique.
Listen,
Right.
Everybody here is handsome and beautiful in their own ways. That's it.
Look at those longs up there, Kev.
On Naz, right?
Avoided on NQ.
Yeah, you're looking at the ones at 375?
No, I posted it. Yeah, I posted the picture.
Oh, let
Look
me
at it.
see.
Like it just like super avoided them.
Oh, look at that.
I was excited all morning. I'm like, what's gonna happen up there? Usually it rejects, but you don't know, right? But
It got to 63 and it was like, never mind.
but if it gets on top, man, it could be.
It could
pretty
be
nuts,
good.
You know, if it gets on top of them.
Yeah, no, that could be great support and help us get to the new high a day up there. We got to be a little careful right now with how markets have been trading because at this point, right, we've sort of had a few phases of the market so far. And we'll look at ES for this example right now. We had our open, which gave us our manipulation to the upside. Then we had our sell-off, right? Now the question is this sell-off also going to be another form of manipulation where we find these wicks, hold our bottom, and then we're able to reverse back higher, make a new high a day like we've been seeing for the past few days? Or is it time for the market to pull back? Now, right now, at this point, so earlier we were okay taking shorts because we had confidence shorts were very aggressive. Now, at this point, with the information provided, we could turn off our drawings. We see that we're very range bound. There is no clear direction at this point. We have lower wicks, which usually signals that sellers are failing to hold us lower, but we're also failing to continue on a way higher. So right now we're range bound. We do not want to touch this unless we're scalping, right? Buying the lows, selling the highs, or trading some type of volume.
Also notice that we're in a rotation of days, right?
Yup.
In the last few weeks, we've seen Wednesdays and Fridays to be trend days. Like we either sold very hard or we bought really hard on those days. Now we've seen that Tuesday, it was a buy really hard day. So I'm expecting that tomorrow we do the same. And then Friday we range again.
Yep.
So today is like a range day. So if you look at that rotation, and I've been trying to do an analysis of this rotation to see how, it works. It's sort of consistent, every few months.
Thursday too. Yeah, Thursday's a manipulation day. Like as per Edgeful, if you put in the stats.
So that's the thing. It's been Tuesdays and Thursdays have been manipulation like rangy days, and Wednesdays and Fridays have been nice trend days. But we saw the difference this week. Yesterday was a beautiful trend day. Today is being rangy.
It was all the
Tomorrow
news.
might be that beautiful trend day again. Either we sell off hard or we bounce hard. Now, when are options expiring? Because there's an expiration of options. Is it next Friday?
How do you pronounce this? Dugby? Dugby, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna let you guys do your thing right now. I'll keep my screen up for a little bit, but I am just gonna prep for that interview I have with Pacifino Gold. That it's gonna be on Benzinga, guys, if you do want to come join in. But yeah, you guys do your thing. Keep trading. I'll comment a little bit here and there. But great stuff, guys. Overall, amazing market. I know I'm overdone for the day, so killer.
See you, Kev. Good luck.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Hey, man, enjoy.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I like doing those interviews for them. Like interviewing founders, CEOs of companies like that.
That's the good stuff.
Pacifino Gold Limited is a Canadian-based mineral exploration company which, through its wholly owned subsidiary, owns 100% of Dugby Gold Project in Liberia prior to issuance of government of Liberia's 10% free carried interest, yada yada yada. Cool, man. Fun stuff. Just some stuff to do, right?
Yes, sir. That's the good stuff right there. Good,
And fantastic day overall in the markets, guys. We took some real nice trades, and don't forget to join me for Futures Fever today, also on Benzinga at 11:30. So we're back to back. We're Bullishbrs in it, Benzinga in it, trading it. We're killing it. Love it. Yo, thank you, Ozzy. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. The Futures Fever segments are now an hour long. They do have me, Peter Tuckman, and David Green. Really cool guys. Fun trading with them. Gee, I suck at this, but working on the 1% daily, only 1 year in. Oh, what's going on, Fairchild? What's going on? It's probably, in my opinion, it right off the bat, without you even telling me what's going on, I'm going to say sizing issue. Whether you're even if you're just trading one contract, but if you're still trading that one contract on the ES, we have a pretty wide HCR today, right? So we're moving pretty strong today. So when we are moving strong like that, it's hard to trade one ES contract because one ES contract is $50 a point. So with that being said, if you only want to risk $100, $150, that's only a 3-point stop loss. It's going to be very hard to come by. Not impossible. Could have possibly found one up here. But again, very hard to come by and can be very unrealistic. So something I usually recommend is people do the MES, right? Do micros. So you could do more contracts. Maybe do 3 micros because 1 micro is 1/10 of an ES contract. So if ES is $50 per point, MES is $5 per point. So if you do 3 or 4, that would be $15 or $20 a point. Thinking my stop's too tight, losing directionally all the time. Okay, so are you trading the right direction? Are you selling the highs, buying the lows? Are you chasing the moves? Very proud of everyone today.
Japan and South Korea trade deals set to be close to closing.
What's that?
Trade tariff deals with Japan and South Korea are set to be closed.
Wait, trade tariff deals with who? I'm sorry.
Japan and South Korea.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, with China and US already found one. So Japan and South Korea are coming up with a deal. That's pretty cool.
That's actually really cool.
Says Rubio to travel to Istanbul on Friday. See, Kevin, I'm getting this from this thing right here. I'm gonna send it to you because, Kevin.
Hey, Ironclad.
Hey, I just sent you that. I just sent you, Kevin, an invite. Look through your personal messages. That links
Yeah.
you into uh, the Bloomberg site where he, Discord where he posts all of this.
Let's see, gold. All right, cool. Thank you.
Hey, Jeremy, what's up?
I'm gonna send you a DM real quick.
I'm gonna, Ironclad, I'm gonna accept this, and when I'm accepted into it, I'm just gonna post everybody come join Bullish Bears and start DMing everybody in this Discord, right? That's what people do.
Hey, there's a few thousand people in this Discord. He doesn't post anything. There's stuff in there. People don't chat too much on it. I
Bro,
only
I don't
use for
see
the market
anything.
update. The market updates is the best one, and then the press releases. So he posts about market updates, and that's where I get literally the news.
I don't know if I have permissions yet.
No, I sent you the link to market updates. So if you scroll down, go to market updates. Great, you see market up, go up, right there. Market updates.
No permission. Is this a paid? You have to be paid to be part of the server? That's probably why.
No, it's free, man.
Huh. Welcome. I don't know, man. Think you're sending me on a wild goose chase? No, I'm just playing. Somebody's asking for
I don't know,
gold. What's going on?
This forever.
Gold's very range bound, guys. I wouldn't take gold right now. Out, nice stream. Yo, good stuff, random. Killer day, guys. Such a great day today.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm still reveling in that SMCI play, man. Holy hell. That's one for my record books. Well, I had a primary and a secondary position. The primary position went fully in the money. I had a secondary position that expires at the end of June. And it's like way further out of the money. That one topped 400% this morning.
Wow. Alright, guys, I'm gonna send the link to Futures Fever one more time.
Man.
Yo, you know what's cool, Jeremy? I was able to reach out to Apex, and I was able to get a free Apex evaluation account code for the webinar I'm hosting this weekend.
Sweet.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And keep chopping around. It really having trouble hitting that 75 area, 70 area.
I wanted to say, Ironclad, thanks, it's Moonshift here. Thank you for your call yesterday. I got 50 points off of that. The ball call. Yeah.
Yeah, Fairchild Discord access via Bullish Bears membership. You got it. Check out bullishbrs.com. You could join. You could be a monthly member, an annual member, a lifetime member. I believe lifetime member also gets access to the next level library, which has my Futures Masterclass in it. I think it's only like $500 right now on Bullish Bears. Not too shabby. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I am probably going to wrap this up in just a moment because I got some other stuff to take care of. And you guys, please feel free to join me on Benzinga's YouTube. I will be interviewing that guy, I think, at like 10:45. And then I'll be back on for Futures Fever at 11:30. So I'll see you guys everywhere today. Later. YouTube guys, make sure you hit that like button. Run that up a couple more times for me. Later.